Morning, everyone. I am Jaiprakash Gurav, a core member of White Army, here before you to conduct the national level ophthalmology quiz. We had the screening round 2 weeks back, and we are finally here with the final round of this ophthalmology quiz. We have 4 participants with us: Kartike, Avinash, Kavi, and Kunj. So, uh, before I start the quiz, let me introduce you to our sponsors. Theme Publications will sponsor the prizes for this event. You can use our code WA30 to get 30% off on their books. Okay, so let us first start the quiz by introduction to our participants. So, according to the merit list in the screening round, we have Karthike at the first position, Avinash at the second, Kavi at the third, and Kunj on the fourth. So I would request all of you to introduce yourself in this order. So let us start with Karthike.
Hello, I'm
Okay,
Karthikeyan, a
Karthikeyan,
third.
sorry.
Hello, I'm Karthikeyan. I'm a third year MBBS student from Madras Medical College, Chennai.
Fine. Can we go to Avinash?
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Avinash Mukherjee, Medical College, Kolkata, intern, and I'm really looking forward for this quiz.
Yes, even we are looking forward to your participation. And uh, next participant, Kavi.
Hello, I'm Kavi Vidya from Coimbatore Medical College in Tamil Nadu. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, fine. And finally, Kunj.
Good morning, everyone. I am Kunj Dabuwala, currently doing my internship at Lokmanya Tilak Municipal Medical College, Sion, Mumbai. And I'm glad to be a part of the event. Thank you.
Okay, fine. This is, I guess, the first ever quiz on White Army where we have a bounce round being introduced. So for our audience, let me tell you about this round. To answer all the questions, we have introduced this a new format of quizzing. It's in which the question will be specifically asked to one person, and after the question is complete, uh, given to participants to pounce on that question, as in they will be given an opportunity to directly answer this question through the chat. They can uh, they can type their answer in the chat and let me know. Once they have typed the answer, if the answer is correct, they get plus 10, and if it is wrong, they get -5. And the question to whom it was directly asked then may answer the question. So I hope all the rules are clear to all the participants. Is there any doubt? No. Fine. So without wasting any time, let us start with the first round. So is my screen visible to everyone? Fine. Just give a thumbs up if you want to say yes, so that I know. And yeah, fine. Okay, so the first question will be an warm-up round, so that the first question of the warm-up round will basically a trial round. So it is it doesn't have any points, so that you just get used to the pattern. Fine. Again, going through the rules for the first round. Okay, the every participant to I here what I mean by participant is the direct is a person to whom direct question has been asked to, will get 45 seconds to answer. Only the first attempted answer will be considered. 10 points will be given for a correct answer. 5 points will be given for a partially correct answer. 0 points will be given for a wrong answer. This is for a direct question. If you pounce on the question, you will have a negative of -5 and +10. Question will not be passed to the next team. In case of any discrepancies, the quizmaster decision will be final. So here is one of the demo questions. I'll read it out to you. There are various mechanisms. To decrease aberrations in the human eye. Some of them are mentioned below. Cutting off of the peripheral rays by the iris, high refractive index of the core of the nucleus of the lens, low sensitivity of the peripheral retina, more sensitivity of the retina to the perpendicular rays than the oblique rays. What is this effect called? By this effect, I mean, what is the last effect called, where the sensitivity of retina to perpendicular rays is more than the oblique rays? This is a demo question, so that uh, I want you guys to get used to the pounce option so that you understand. If anyone wants to pounce on this question, has to type pounce in the chat and directly answer over here. Fine. So there is, okay. Karthikeya, please type pounce before you answer, so that the problem over here is that if anyone types anything else, and Karthikeya has given the correct answer, so I would request him directly to tell the answer on the mic. Hello, Karthikeya.
Styles Crawford effect. It is Styles Crawford effect.
Yes, correct. So till that time, the answer to this question is Styles Crawford effect. So I won't take the spelling mistake or anything in the bounce round. So it's just you need to write what the similar word is, or there shouldn't be much error in the word. Till that time, I would request all the 4 participants once to type in the direct chat, so that uh, we know the we know that they are typing it directly to me and not directly to everyone in the chat. Okay, fine. It's bounce. And Kunj, I received your message. Karthikeya, I received your message. Avinash, I received. And fine. Kavi, I received your message. So let us start with the first round, the first question of the first round. So is everyone ready? Fine. So the first question is a direct question, and this direct question is for Karthikeyan. So Karthikeyan, this will be a direct question for you for plus 10. And if others want to answer, can answer it in the chat directly. Okay. So here is the question. Identify this ophthalmologist and tell his discovery. You should answer both the parts if you want to pounce directly. And okay,
Can
fine. So Karthikeya, can you directly so
Hello?
wait a second. Wait a second. Um, Karthikeya, can you directly answer the question?
Yeah, this is Harminder Dua. He found Dua layer.
Okay, fantastic. And it's absolutely correct answer. This is Dr. Harminder Dua, and he discovered Dua's layer. So Karthikeya, you have given the correct answer. And at the same time, Kunj, Kavi, and Avinash, all 3 of you have given it correctly. So that was the first question, and everyone gets point for that. Okay. So let us go to the next question. This is the question to Avinash. Avinash, are you ready?
Yes.
Fine. Broadman area of primary visual cortex is, and frontal eye field is. I need the number. If you want to pounce on this question, directly type both the numbers in my chat. If you type both of them correctly, you get plus 10. If you type any of them wrong, you get minus 5. And this is a direct question to you, Avinash. You do not need to be worried of the negative marking.
Shall I answer?
Hello?
Shall I answer?
No, wait for the, let us wait for other people to pounce on it if they want to. Time is up. I haven't received any chat as of now. Okay, fine. I have received one uh, answer from Kavi and Karthikeya. And no answer from Kunj. Kunj, you aren't answering. Fine, that's okay. What is the your answer, Avinash?
So the primary visual cortex is Brodmann area 17 and frontal eye field is Brodmann area 8.
Okay, it's amazing answer. So it's the correct answer. The primary visual cortex area is 17 and the frontal eye field area is 8. So you get it, you get 10 points for this. And at the same time, Kavi, you get -5 because you answered it as 17 and 18. And Kartike, you also get it correct. It's 17 and 18. 17 and 8. So let us move to the next question. Fine. Here is your question. Identify two arteries A and B. Your time starts now. You have 10 seconds to pounce on this. And this is a direct question to Kavi. You do not need to pounce on this, Kavi. Fine. I haven't received any pounds as of now on this. Fine. I have received one answer. Uh, okay, fine. Kavi, it's your. I haven't received any pounds. So Kartike, I hope that you do want to answer this directly, and Kunj, you also do not want to answer it. Okay, fine. So Kavi, what is your answer?
B, it's a long posterior ciliary artery. A is, I think it's short posterior ciliary.
Okay. Amazing. It's absolutely correct. Avinash, I'm very sorry to say that you have given it both the answers, but you swapped with A and B. So I cannot give you the marks. It has to be -5. I'm very sorry, but yes, it is correct. The B, which is going away from the nerve, the optical nerve, is the long posterior ciliary artery, and one which is going near the optic nerve is short posterior ciliary artery. Okay, amazing answer, Kavi. And here are both the answers. So Avinash, you get -5 for this, and Kavi, you get +10. Fine. The next question is for Kunj, to you directly. What are the distances A and B? Okay. And this is a question up for pounds right now. I haven't received any answer as of now. You have 10 seconds to answer this on pounds. Fine. I have answers from Avinash and Kavi. I think Kartike doesn't want to answer it. Fine. Kunj, what is your answer?
The B distance is 6 mm and A is 7.7 mm.
Can you just repeat your answer? What is A?
A is 7.7 mm and B is 6 mm.
Uh, yes, your A part is absolutely correct. The B part has to be 5.5 because the answer which you told me is the distance of lateral rectus muscle, which is 6, but it is B is 5.5. So you get half points for this, which is 5. So that was the end of the first round. I have one audience question. If anyone in the audience is there, might answer it. And yes, so the A distance was 7.7 mm and the B was 5.5. Okay, so Kavi gets it correct for +10. Then Avinash, even you get it correct, and there's no answer from Kartike. So here is the audience question till the time we calculate the scores. This is a condition in which the eyes cannot remember the faces. So if you could name the condition, I would really appreciate it. You just have to name the condition. Fine. I have answers from 2 people as of now. Great. So is there anyone in the audience who wants to say it on the mic, or who is with us on the Zoom call? Fine. Any of the participants can just turn on their mic and say the answer.
Prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosis.
Yes, correct. It's prosopagnosia. And so we are done with the first round. So can you just give me like one few minutes just to calculate the score? So yes, so here I am with the score after the first round. So please confirm with yourself so that there is no discrepancies also. Take it. So Kartike has score of 20 points. Then the second participant, Avinash, has a score of 25 points. Kavi has a score of 25 points, and Kunj has a score of 15 points. Am I right? Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, I request participants as well to keep a track of their score as well, so that there is no discrepancy in the end. Fine. So let us move to the next round after this.
The order will be same in every round.
Yes, the order will be same. The first question will go to Karthikeyan, the second will go to you, the third one will go to Kavi, and the fourth one will go to Kunj. Fine. The second round is about the ocular manifestations of systemic diseases. Fine. Let me go through the rules. Every participant will get 60 seconds to answer. Only the first attempted answer will be considered. 15 points will be given for all correct answer. 5 points will be given for a partial correct answer. 0 points will be given for wrong or no answer. The question will not be passed to next team. And in case of any discrepancies, the quiz master decision will be final. So coming to the rules of pounds for this round. So since there are 3 questions and the person, since there are 3 questions, so you have to answer 3 different questions for 5 points. So it's bit a lengthy question, so there won't be a pounds round in this. There will be only direct question, and the direct question will go in this order. The direct question will be first to Kartike, Avinash, Kavi, and then Kunj, and there won't be pounds in this round. Are all participants clear with this? Fine. So let me start with the first question to Avinash. Avinash, are you ready? Can you just turn on your audio?
So me.
Avinash, no, sorry, Karthikeyan. Yeah,
Yes.
fine. So here is the question. Identify the disease and name the ocular manifestation or the ocular sign. And the third question, okay, fine. You can answer first 2 questions and then go to the third question.
Yeah, this is neurofibromatosis, fish nodules, cafe olive spots, and neurofibromatosis.
The question is, okay, you have identified the disease. What is the ocular manifestation?
Lish nodules are seen.
Okay, fine. And here is your second question. On which chromosome does the defective gene is the defective gene located?
21st chromosome.
Can you repeat your answer?
Yeah, it's 21st or sometimes 17 also.
Okay, fine. So the answer is here. It's neurofibromatosis type 1 because leash nodules are only seen in type 1. They are seen in type 2. And the gene is NF1, which is there on 17th chromosome. So since you are given a half answer for the first question and also a half answer for the last question, so I would just consider it as a 10 points for you, and leash nodule is 5 points. So it's like the total sum will be of 10 points for you. You won't get the full marks because the chromosome has to be the 17 one, and it has to be neurofibromatosis type 1 only.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. So you get 10 points in this round. And let's move to Avinash. Avinash, are you ready? Please turn on your audio. Okay, so here is your question. This is a pathogenesis of an ocular manifestation X of disease Y. Identify X and Y on which chromosome is involved in this condition. Okay, and this is the first image you have, and there is one more image following on the next slide. Have you understood the questions?
Yes, sir. So can you show the second image and then together answer?
Yes. Here is the second image. This is the pathogenesis of its ocular manifestation. You need to tell me the condition, what is the sign called, and the third is the chromosome again.
Okay, so it's sickle cell anemia, the disease. The finding is C. Just previous slide one, sir.
Yes.
The previous slide. Okay, so the disease Y is sickle cell anemia, and the ocular manifestation is C-fan neovascularization, and the chromosome is X chromosome.
Okay, fine. So you're correct with the sickle cell anemia. It's deep and retinal neovascularization, and it's autosomal recessive. So it's chromosome 11. Fine. So amazing answer. So even you get 10 points with this. Okay. So let us move to Kavi. Kavi, are you ready?
Yes.
Fine. So here is your question. Identify the disease and its manifestation in A and B. This has 5 points. Name the disease, both the manifestation A and B. Name the chromosome involved, and which has 5 points. And the last question is the other conditions which cause the same manifestation shown in the photo A.
So can I answer?
Yeah, you
The
can start
disease is Wilson's disease. On the first image, you can see case of laser rings on the cornea. On the second image, you can see sunflower cataract. And the other condition, I'm not sure about the third answer. I'll go with no, I'm not sure of the third answer.
Avinash, you can't pounce on this questions. I had already made the rules clear. Fine. So Kavi, you have given first two answers. Can you just repeat your answer for the first and second question?
The disease is Wilson's disease. The first manifestation is case of laser ring. The second one is sunflower cataract.
Okay, fine. And the chromosome involved?
Chromosome, it's chromosome 13.
Okay, fine. So amazing answers. So it's Kaiser Fisher rings, B sunflower cataract. The chromosome 13 is involved for ATP7B gene. And the other conditions which also show Kaiser Fisher ring is primary biliary cirrhosis and neonatal hepatitis. So Avinash, do you had some other conditions too other than these two conditions?
No, so I just knew PBC.
Okay, primary biliary cirrhosis. Amazing, amazing. So let's finally go to the last question of this round. So by that time, Kavi, you get 10 points in this round. So let's go to the next question. Here is the question. Identify the disease and what is the most common ocular manifestation and the type of calcification which is seen in the radiological finding. I'll repeat. The first question is to Identify the disease. It has 5 points. What is the most common? I mean, there are a lot of ocular manifestations, but I want the most common ocular manifestation. This has 5 points. And the third question is type of calcification which is seen in the radiological image. This has 5 points.
Okay. Um, this is a port wine stain, which is say no. Can I answer the third question first? Uh, the type of calcification seen is like the tram track calcification, which is seen.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Okay, fine. The name of the disease? Yes, yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the name of the disease?
1 second. I guess it is capillary hemangioblastoma.
Fine. What is the ocular manifestation?
Most common. Ocular. Is it staphyloma? So
It's not
yes.
staphyloma. There
Yes.
might be staphyloma, I think, but I wanted the most common one. And do you want to change the disease? But you have given the first answer, fine. So, like, let me go ahead. So the disease is Sturge-Weber syndrome.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
most common ocular manifestation is glaucoma, and you have given the correct answer for the third question, which is tramline calcification, which is seen. So you'll get 5 points for this. So we are done with the second round, and here are the scores. Karthikeyan, your score is 30. Avinash, your score is 35. Kavi, your score is 35. And Kunj, your score is 20. So, like, is the score fine? So here we have some audience questions. So audience, okay, fine. We do not have an audience question. We'll directly go to the round 3, which is based on procedures. So now again, here we will have each question will have 2 parts. Okay, so here you can pounce on these questions and you'll get plus 10 if you get both the parts correct, and even if you get one part correct, you will have -5 on this. Okay, so these are the rules. Fine, I'll go with the rules for the this round. So every participant will get 45 seconds to answer. Only the first attempted answer will be considered. 10 points will be given for correct answer. 5 points will be given for partially correct answer. 0 points will be given for wrong answer of the direct question. So like whoever I'm asking the direct question will get 0 points if they answer it wrong. Question will not be passed as a direct question. And in case of any discrepancies, quizmaster decision will be final. Okay, so here you can pounce on the question. Okay, so are you all ready? Fine. So the first question will be to Karthikeyan, and others can pounce on that question. Okay, so here is the question. Identify the test being done in the image shown, and then what is the purpose of the left hand of the examiner in the image. Okay, so if you want to pounce on this question, just type the answer directly into my chat. And Karthike, you can turn on your audio so that you will be able to answer after some.
Shall I answer now or should I wait?
No, wait for few seconds. You have identify the test which has been done in the image, and what is the purpose of the left hand. Does anyone want to pounce? I haven't received any pounces as of now, so no one wants to. Avinash, Kavi, and Kunj. Okay, fine. So Karthike, you can answer. Karthike?
Yeah, can I answer?
Yes, you can answer.
Yeah, so this is a test done for ptosis. What they are doing with the left hand is that they are preventing the work of the frontalis muscle uh, from levating the eyelid. So they are only determining the function of the levator palpebrae superioris for the elevation of the eyelid. So
Okay,
the
fine.
P part is the purpose of left hand is they're immobilizing the work of the frontalis muscle with the frontalis in the orbital, and I test being done is measuring the function of the LPS, measuring the
Okay, fine.
length of.
I would give it to you for the first answer because you actually describe what is the use of the test, and the second one is basically to make a isolated action of levator palpebrae superioris. So I would give 10 points to you for the correct answer. So it's actually called a levator muscle exclusion test, but yes, it's basically to test the function of levator muscle, and the function of the left hand is to prevent the frontalis action. So you get 10 points for this. And the next question goes to Avinash. Avinash, are you ready? Fine. Turn on your audio, and others can pounce on this question again. Okay, so others, please be ready for this. And here is it. What is the test being done? Okay, you have to tell the test which is being done, and what is the refractive error in the patient with +4 diopter spherical with -2 diopter cylindrical at 180 degrees. You have to name the whole spherical aberration, refractive error which is there, and name the test. I think naming part would be very easy, but people who are ready to pounce, please be careful. You will have -5 points if you do not answer both the parts correctly. So the question is, I'll again repeat, what is the test being conducted? 5 points. And the second question for 5 points is, what is the refractive error with +4 diopter spherical aberration with -2 diopter cylindrical at 180 degrees?
Shall I answer?
Wait, I haven't received any pounds. Sukunj, are you typing? Yes, okay, fine. Karthike, do you want to type? No. And Kunj, sorry, Kavi, you do not want to type. Okay, fine. So I'm waiting for Kunj, your typed answer. And have you sent it? Uh, Fine. So, Avinash, what is your answer?
So I think this is refraction testing which is being done. And the refractive error is with cylindrical glasses, and the refractive error is mixed astigmatism.
Uh, Fine. You think it's a mixed astigmatism, right? The answer to the second question. Fine. Okay. What is the answer to the first question? You can just name the at least the lens which has been used.
So is the Jackson cross cylinder in the
Okay.
red thing? That red thing is the JCC, the Jackson cross cylinder.
Okay, fine. Jackson cross cylinder. I would give 5 points to you for that. And the second answer which you gave is incorrect because uh, it's not mixed astigmatism, because it looks like mixed number because it's +4 diopter spherical and -2 cylindrical, but it's not. But as of now, the only answer which is close to correct I have received is from Kunj itself. It's compound hypermetropia. And if you want to be more precise, it has to be compound hypermetropic astigmatism with the rule. Okay, so because the cylinder which will be formed will be the ellipse which will be formed will have its horizontal this thing along the it will be elongated horizontally. Fine. So let's go to the next question to Kavi. Avinash, can you turn off your audio and be ready for the next question on which you can pounce?
So how much marks do I
So
get for this question?
you get +5 for the Jackson cross cylinder test. And so are you ready, Kavi?
Aye.
Fine. Yes. So all of you be ready for pouncing on the next question. Here is it. Identify the instrument, what is it, and the type of image which is produced by this instrument. Fine. I have received answer from Avinash and Kunj. Kartikeya, you also want to answer? Fine. I have received answer to first part. Okay, fine. So, Kavi, what is your answer?
It's an intact ophthalmoscope, and the type of image produces virtual erect image.
Okay. Your first part is correct, but the second part is incorrect because the type of image is real and inverted. So, Kartikeyan, you get -5 for the second part, which you answered, and others get +10. Kunj and Avinash. So it's indirect ophthalmoscope, and the image produced is real and inverted image. Fine. So Kavi, you get +5 for this, and Kunj and Avinash, both of you get +10. So let us move to the next question. Kunj, are you ready? You can turn on your audio, and if you others want to pounce on this, be ready with the answer. So here is the question. Identify the instrument which has been shown over here, and I want the specific material which is used in this instrument, which is basically responsible for its functioning.
Okay.
Does anyone want to pounce on this? You have to name the instrument and the specific substance which is present inside this instrument, which gives uh, its property. Okay, fine. Avinash wants to answer. You can type your answer. I think Karthik and Kavi, you do want to answer. Fine. I'm receiving answer to only specific part of this question. I'm not receiving the correct answer to the second part. Fine. Karthike, do you want to answer on? Do you want to pounce on this? O- Okay, fine. Since I haven't received any message and time for pounce is up, Kunj, what is your answer?
Well, I messaged you.
Yeah, I received a message from Avinash and Kavi. That's it. Kunj, what is your answer?
Regarding the instrument is used, I guess it is used for vitrectomy, so would be a vitreoscope, and the material which is used should be an insulating substance. So I guess it would be silicon.
Okay, fine. So the instrument is actually
Oh,
phacoprobe,
sorry.
and the substance which I was looking for exactly was piezoelectric crystal, which is there in the phacoprobe, which gives its property. So basically, it converts the electrical energy into mechanical energy because of its continuous because of its vibration of molecules, and it causes phacoemulsification. So I would give 5 points to Avinash and Kavi because of the I would actually not give any points because no one has given the answer to the next question correct, which is piezoelectric crystal. But because you had pounced on it, Kavi and Avinash, both of you get -5. So after the end of the third round, I'll announce the scores. But till that time, you guys can answer the audience questions. Like, what do you think? This is actually a question which I took from last year's this thing. So, like, if anyone wants to answer, Kunj, I know is smiling because he was the one who made the quiz last year. But I like this question somehow. And this question has been repeated, I guess. I have asked a question related to this thing before. Anyone wants to answer?
Jackson cross cylinder.
Yes, it's Jackson cross cylinder. And do you want to attempt the next question? What is it used for?
It was there in the previous question. Checking the if it's access, visual access.
Okay, fine. So let me correct. It's basically used for uh, used to check the power in the axis of the cylinder in for correcting the refractive error. So let me announce the scores after the third round. So Karthikeyan, your score is 35 points. Avinash, your score is 45 points. Kavi, your score is 35 points. And Kunj, your score is 40 points. So is there any doubt in the score? Fine. So I'll go to the next round. Okay, fine. There's one more audience question. So what is this thing which has been shown in the image? Is there anyone in the audience who would like to answer? They can just turn on their audio and answer this question. What is this? Okay, let me give you a hint. It is used when there is, it's used to treat dry eye at times.
Is it a punctum blocker?
Yeah, it is punctum
Occluder.
plug.
Okay.
Correct. It's punctum plug. So wait a second. So is there any discrepancy in score, Avinash? You have messaged me.
Sir, I just wanted to know how much point did the Kunj get for the last question, sir?
He did not. He did not get any point for the last question. He had a point for one question which he answered
Okay.
before. I think.
Okay.
I
Like, is
answered
there
two
any doubt?
questions correctly, no? Like two bounce questions were correct. My
I just wanted to know
Okay,
how.
fine. Are your points correct?
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fine, fine. Okay. So let's go to the round 4, which is a clinical round. In this, again, there is no pounds. This questions will be directly given. So the first question will be to Karthikeya, Avinash, Kavi, and then Kunj, the same order. So here are the rules for this round. Every participant get 45 seconds to answer. Only the first attempted answer will be considered. 10 points will be given for the correct answer. 5 points will be given for partially correct answer. 0 points will be given for wrong or no answer. Questions will not be passed to the next team. And in case of any discrepancies, Quizmaster decision will be final. Okay. Is everyone fine with the rules? Fine. So here is your question, Karthikeya. You can turn on your audio. A 32-year-old female visits IOPD with complaints of photophobia, watering, and diminution of vision for past 3 days. It is associated with intense pain and discomfort. She is a regular contact lens user and has often been using tap water for rinsing. Based on the information given, answer the following questions. What is the pathognomic feature of this disease? The culture medium used for isolation of the organism. Karthike?
Yeah, so this is Acanthamoeba keratitis. Hello?
Uh, Hello, Kartikeya. Yes, I can hear you. Can you give the answer to the first and the second question?
Yeah, this is acanthamoeba keratitis, the ring. Hello.
Yes, but that is not the question. The question is, what is the pathognomic feature of the disease and the culture medium used?
The ring keratitis, radial, radial keratoneuritis. The ring shape is the pathognomic feature. Culture medium is non-nutrient agar with E. coli, trophozoites.
Okay, fine.
E. coli.
I would, yes, it's correct, absolutely correct. So the pathognomic features is radial keratoneuritis, which is seen during acanthamoeba keratitis, and the agar, which is used is non-nutrient agar seeded with dead E. coli. So you get 10 points for this, and let us go to the next question. Avinash, are you ready?
Bro, I have a small clarification. Like, as I'm in hostel, I don't have a proper net. As this ground doesn't have any phones, can I switch off my video, or else I can't hear anything. I'm getting disconnected off.
Okay, that's fine. You can turn off your video. And so, Avinash, are you ready?
Yes.
So here is your question. Fine. I am okay. Fine. Here is your question. A 32-year-old male visits IOPD with complaints of loss of vision from past 10 days. It was sudden in onset. The on examination, the cornea is hazy. The anterior chamber is shallow with the presence of hypopion. Iris is muddy in appearance. The pupil is constricted and non-reacting. There is also a history of similar painful episodes in the past, which used to get subsided after treatment. The patient was prescribed the same treatment and this time as well, and was asked to remain on follow-up, but this time the patient did not show up for 5 months. Then he visited again after 5 months with with a complaints of much decreased vision than before. What so you have to answer two questions: what is the diagnosis and what is the cause of loss of vision after his return for follow-up?
So the diagnosis I have to answer is the means before he comes for the follow-up that part diagnosis, or when he comes for the follow-up that part diagnosis.
The first diagnosis, the first time when he comes, what is that diagnosis?
So his main complaints were recurrent anterior uveitis, which is due to the presence of hypopyon and muddy iris. And then when he didn't follow up, I think it gets converted to a complicated cataract. The complicated cataract is now the reason for his follow-up with a much decreased vision than before. Hello.
Yes. Can you just repeat the answer to the first point?
So his initial complaints were of anterior uveitis, recurrent anterior uveitis, and then when he didn't follow up, it gets converted to a complicated cataract. And the reason for his follow-up with a much decreased vision than before is due to the complicated cataract, which can be seen as polychromatic luster on the image. So I think
Okay,
this
fine.
is a case of recurrent anterior uveitis. And when he didn't come for follow-up, it got converted to a complicated cataract, which is now presented with a much, much lower vision and the polychromatic luster as seen on the slit lamp.
Okay, and what is the answer to the second question?
So the cause of loss of vision after his return for a follow-up is now he's presenting with a complicated cataract.
Okay, fine. And the first answer, can you just repeat once again?
So I think it was a case of recurrent anterior uveitis.
Okay, fine. I would consider anterior uveitis, and you get 10 points for this. And the 10 and It's basically anterior uveitis, and the patient has complicated cataract due to uveitis, or maybe also due to excessive use of steroids. Fine.
Yes.
So Kunj, are you ready?
So I get 10 points for this question.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry. Now the question goes to Kavi. Are you ready? The 33-year-old woman comes to the physician because of the vision impairment in her right ear for past 2 weeks. During this period, she was unable to distinguish colors with her right eye. She also reports of pain with eye movement. There's no double vision. She occasionally has headaches that are relieved by ibuprofen. 1 year ago, she had a similar episode that affected her left eye and resolved spontaneously. She has no history of serious illness. Her vital signs are well within normal limits. Without correction, visual acuity is 6 by 18 in left eye, 6 by 36 in right eye. With spectacles, visual acuity is 6 by 6 in left eye, 6 by 36 in right eye. Slit lamp examination shows no abnormalities. CT scan of head shows no abnormalities. What is your diagnosis and what is the treatment?
So can I answer?
Yes.
I said anterior ischemic optic neuropathy because the patient has a fluctuating vision loss in both left and right.
Anterior ischemic.
Optic neuropathy.
Okay. And what is the treatment?
Treatment it is mostly due to giant cell arteritis, so we have to give methylprednisolone and other corticosteroids.
Which route?
Uh, intravitreal corticosteroids.
Intravitreal
Or
corticosteroids.
oral
Okay.
will suffice. Oral.
So you want to stick to oral?
I'll go with intravitreal.
You'll go with?
Intravitreal or topical corticosteroids.
Okay. Topical, intravitreal, oral. Fine. So the answer is retrobulbar neuritis. And the treatment is IV methylprednisolone 1 gram for 3 days. So basically in retrobulbar neuritis, you need to give IV methylprednisolone and not oral methylprednisolone. So yeah, think I can't give any marks to you for this. So let's move to Kunj. Kunj, are you ready?
Yes.
Fine. So here is your question. A 24-year-old woman sustains a laceration on the right side of her neck in motor vehicle accident. The physical examination shows that her right pupil is constricted and her right eyelid droops. The skin is dry on the right side of her face. The conjunctiva of her right eye is red. What are the which test results shown in the given figure are most likely after X in both eyes? Now I want you to be I want you to understand X here will keep on change. You have to tell me which of the condition, which of the option is correct. Okay. Did you understand the question?
I understood the question, but what to answer? Achha.
Okay. The X is topical treatment with cocaine. So you have to answer this part. You will get 5 points. In the second question, X will change. Okay. You need
Achha.
to tell which of the options is correct. Okay. First, we treat it with topical treatment with cocaine. So which is correct?
Okay. Can you show the first question part again?
Yes.
Okay, can you just go back to the options? It would be option B.
Option.
B, second option.
Okay. Can you just explain it once? Like, why did you think it is B?
Because like it's a case of a Horner syndrome on the right side. So basically, since the neck is injured, the pre-gang, the second order neurons would be affected, like the pre-synaptic, and cocaine per se helps in secretion of the vesicles from the presynaptic into the synapse. So cocaine will cause release of the norepinephrine, and no, it will cause release of the neurotransmitters in a way causing mydriasis.
Okay, fine. So it will cause mydriasis, but so you are correct with the left eye because that eye is normal. So there will be mydriasis in the left eye, but in uh, the right eye there won't be any mydriasis because the non-epinephrine which is already present in the synaptic vesicles is over. There isn't anything left. So cocaine is basically reuptake inhibitor. So it will inhibit the reuptake of non-epinephrine. So since it has been inhibited in the normal eye, there will be dilatation. But in the abnormal eye, it can't be reuptaken. So your
Acha.
first part is incorrect. So the answer to this is C, which is there. You can see the right eye to be constricted and the left eye
Is
with
mydriasis.
mydriasis. Okay. I haven't typed the second part, but I'll tell you the second part. Again, you have to choose the options. Okay.
Okay.
Now you treat the eye with 1% hydroxyamphetamine. So you have to tell which of the four options is correct. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'll correct myself. The X right now is apraclonidine. You have to tell me what will be the reaction.
Apraclonidine is an presynaptic blocker, so it will prevent the release. And apraclonidine being a presynaptic blocker, it will prevent the release. That's why norepinephrine won't be released, so it will remain mydriatic. So it would the left eye will remain meiotic, while the right eye will be the same. So it would be option 4 then.
Okay, fine. So you have answered the second part correct. So amazing. Can you just explain the logic once again? Why apraclonidine will cause the reaction shown in D?
Apraclonidine being a alpha-2 agonist, it's a presynaptic blocker. So being a presynaptic blocker, it will prevent the release of norepinephrine into the synapse, which is already present in case of Horner's syndrome and not in case of normal eye. So since the left eye, so the right eye is meiotic, it will remain meiotic, and the left eye, in the left eye, since in a presynaptic nerve terminal, the norepinephrine is already used up, it won't show any reaction. So that will remain as the mydriatic or
Fine.
normal.
Yes, your answer is definitely correct, but I'll add on one point to your explanation. So the first thing is meiosis in left eye is absolutely correct, but apraclonidine being a non-selective alpha agonist, so it acts on both alpha 1 and alpha 2. So alpha 2, it has more affinity compared to alpha 1. So that's the reason it works. Your logic completely works in left eye, but in right eye, what happens is that the expression of alpha 1 also increases and alpha 2 also increases. So since alpha 1 has increased to a greater extent, apraclonidine acts on both alpha 1 and alpha 2. Because of alpha 1 action, it causes meiosis, but because of alpha 2 action, it causes meiosis, but alpha 1 causes it to mydriate. So it will dilate, but the expression of alpha 1 is much more compared to 2 there. So that's the reason, but your option is definitely correct. So
Got it.
after the end of round 4, I'll announce the scores. So Karthikeyan, are you there? Karthikeyan, can you just turn on your video? So Karthikeyan, your score is 45 points. Avinash, your score is 55 points. Kavi, your score is 35 points. Kunj, your score is 45 points. So fine. Does anyone have doubt with this? Karthikeyan, is Karthikeyan there in the meeting?
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yes, thank you.
Just a small query. How many more rounds?
There will be, this is the 4th round, so there'll be more 2 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
then-
like this is the audience question. Yes, can you repeat?
No, sir. I thought it's a question. It's audience. Okay. Sir.
It's an audience question. So this is again the question from last year's round. I like this question a lot. And so you have to answer which retinal pathology correlates with this image and is seen on which investigation.
Hydroxychloroquine toxicity and dosing.
Yes, it's absolutely correct. So it's flying saucers seen in hydroxychloroquine toxicity, and the investigation is optical coherence tomography. Fine. So let us go to the next round. This is about correlations, and again, so this round has pounds in it. So be ready with your typing boards. So I'll show you two images in the question, and those two images will relate to one of the pathologies of eye. So you have to just name one word answer to that pathology, and that's it. Okay. So again, the scoring system is same as before. +10 for correct, -5 for wrong if you pounce on it. If it's a direct question, then +10 and no negative on incorrect answer. So am I clear with the rules? Fine. So the first question will be to you, Karthikeyan, and if you want to pounce, you can just pounce it in the chats. Fine. Are you all ready? So here are the rules again. The participant will be shown images, and they'll have to correlate with 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 ophthalmology. Every participant will get 60 seconds to read and answer the question. Each question carries 10 marks. 0 points will be given for wrong and no explanation, and the explanation must be brief and to the point. And in case of any discrepancies, the quiz master decision will be final. So while pouncing, you do not need to explain. You just need to type the main pathology. If you type it correctly, you get +10. If you type it wrong, you get -5. Okay. Is everyone ready? So Karthikeyan, here is your first question. Can you just turn on your audio?
Yeah, am I audible?
Fine. Yes, you're audible. And here
Yeah, I
is
have a
your...
doubt before that. I have a doubt before that. So
Okay,
will
fine.
the two? Okay, I'll just shall I answer?
Yes, you can ask.
Yeah. So my doubt is, will those two images be a connect or two random images which will point to a diagnosis?
Oh, both the images will be related to a disease, and they will be
Yeah.
connected in
Anyways,
some way.
I don't answer.
Okay, fine. Fine. So here is your question, but you do not need to answer. Others have to type it out. So if anyone wants to pounce on this answer, can just...
Sir,
Okay. Yes, I have received answers from Kunj and Avinash. Kavi, you want to answer?
sir, it says you are restricted from receiving direct messages.
I think others could directly message me. So can you just try to message me again?
Sir, just a So it's the same, sir. Jayaprakash Gaurav is restricted from receiving direct.
Others could actually message me directly.
So can text you in WhatsApp, sir.
And wait a second. I think others could message me directly. There wasn't any problem. Yes, you can text me on the WhatsApp if you want to very fast.
Actually, Kavi,
Okay,
you
wait.
can
Wait a second.
again
We can do
select.
one thing. We can do one thing. Karthikeyan can text me. Karthikeyan, you can just text out your answer to directly to me, because I think it was a bit very simple for you. Okay,
Do
fine.
you
I
want me to
received
type
the...
out the answer to you?
Okay, fine. Karthikeyan, you can tell the answer. I received the answer from Kavi as well.
So this is headlight in fog appearance, and cat is a vector for toxoplasma. So this is toxoplasma for your epidermis.
Okay, amazing. So like every one of you have given the correct answer to this question. It's toxo... Cat is basically the main host. So there's one more a very good correlation over here. If anyone wants to take this question, this is not a question for points, but it's actually a hypothesis that even like rats know that they are going to die if they come in front of a cat, but still it is some studies say that a toxoplasma present in rat's brain releases serotonin every time it goes in front of a cat. So in a way, toxoplasma in the brain promotes rat to go in front of cats every time, so that it completes its life cycle. And uh, in a way, it actually gives a surge, what you call it, a kick to rat, uh, just to come in front of the cat, so that it gets eaten up and it can complete the life cycle of toxoplasma. There are a few, like 3 or 4 research papers which have been published, and so it's one of the facts, like fun fact. So next, before we go to the next question, let us clear this. Kavi, can you just see whether you can text it to me, text me on my this thing?
I still can't do it.
Okay, fine.
So just
So
Kavi, you can just change the participant. So I think changed his account, so it's having that problem.
Yeah.
Just select the one with the co-host. I think then you can message, sir.
You can reselect him.
Oh, okay.
okay, I could receive Kavi's message
Okay.
right now, so
Thank you. Thank you.
everyone can message me. Okay, fine. This round is very simple. I guess you guys will enjoy this. So let's go to the next question. Is everyone ready for the next round? Next question. Avinash, it's your direct question, and others can pounce on it if they want to. So toxoplasmosis. So toxoplasma is the correct answer. And here is your question. So I have received a message from Kunj. And okay, I received the answer from Kunj now. Kavi. And Karthikeya, you want to answer? Okay, fine. I'm waiting for you. Till that time, Avinash, you can think of an answer. I repeat, I want to know the disease, not any of the images. What do they describe? Okay, fine. Avinash, can you answer?
Cytomegalovirus, CMV retinitis.
Okay, amazing. Can you just explain it to us?
So there's the pizza pie being shown, which can be compared to the pizza pie appearance in the retina and also the tomato ketchup appearance.
Okay, so you get 10 points for this, and but I'm very like everyone gets it correct, but Kavi, you get -5 because you said it's a central retinal vein occlusion. But yeah, so this is pizza pie appearance and the ketchup on the scrambled egg. Okay, fine. So this is CMV retinitis, and let's go to the next question. Kavi, it's your direct question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So fine. If other guys want to pounce on it, just be ready on the chat. So here is your question. Okay, Kunj wants to answer. Karthike, do you want to answer this question? Okay, fine. So, Kavi, what is your answer?
This it's sarcoidosis.
Okay, fine, amazing. What is the explanation?
I only know the first image is candle wax dripping appearance. This is seen in the ophthalmoscope.
Okay. Does anyone of the other participants know what the second sign is? maybe Avinash, do you know what is the second asteroid sign? No, it's not as it's Lander's sign. If you know, it's a pre-retinal nodules which are seen in sarcoidosis. Lander's sign, a moon lander or someone which lands on any of the surface. So Lander's sign. Fine, this is correct. It's sarcoidosis. And so let's move to the next question. Kunj, here is your question.
Who gets points?
Almost everyone gets it correct. Fine.
Shall I answer?
Yes.
Shall I
Wait,
answer?
wait. Kunj, you can't answer. I'm waiting for others to
Okay.
pounce on this. Okay. Karthike, do you want to answer? Karthike, do you want to answer?
No, I don't know that.
Okay, fine. Kunj, what is your answer?
Uh, the correlation would be, this is a case of retinitis pigmentosa.
Okay, can you just explain
Um,
why did you think so?
because there are bony spicules which are seen, which correlates with the femur bone, and the defective night vision. So in the second image, the night vision is affected, and uh, there's a secondary optic atrophy, so a chalky white, like a candle wax appearance of the optic disc, yellowish colored. Uh,
Okay, fine. Yeah,
optic disc.
it's correct. So the first image you can see the night blindness. The second one is bony spicules which are seen. The third one is waxy disc pallor. So it's a retinitis pigmentosa. So this is an audience question. If anyone wants
So
to answer this.
pounds. Who will get points in pounds?
Yeah. So in pounds, all of you who pounds got it correct. Kavi and Avinash, both of you got it correct. Karthike didn't pounce. So yeah. So this is the audience question. If anyone wants to answer. Okay. Avinash, you can just turn on your mic and tell the answer, like if so that and explain it to the others as well.
The shield is shown, and there are some itchy papules on the dorsum of the hand. So it can be a dermatitis, and it may be related to atopic dermatitis with the shield cataract and the waterfall sign.
Okay, fine. Now, what does waterfall signify?
I don't know that.
Okay,
Waterfall is
fine.
for cataract.
Okay.
Yeah. So cataract. The literal meaning of cataract is waterfall.
Yes, waterfall.
Fine. So, like, I think we have come to the end of the whole quiz right now. I'll tell you the scores. Uh, so by okay. So till the time I calculate the scores, I would request actually all of you to speak like, how did you feel? Like, how was the quiz? Any improvements which we should do? So I think I can actually start with again Karthikeya. How did you find it?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, Karthik.
Yeah, is it this over?
Yeah, it's over because there was a rapid fire round, but I actually removed it because of again connectivity issues. So it's like 5 rounds we had, and one round actually I showed up you the question, so I had to convert the whole round and add the question there. So yeah, so because of lack of like one glitch, I had to combine the whole round. So it's like 5 rounds, and it's over.
Yeah, this was very nice.
Okay. Yeah. So Karthiki, can you just tell your experience? Like, how was it?
Yeah, it was very nice. Like covered a lot of basic exam going stuff. Was covered.
Okay. Avinash, Kunj, do you want to say something? Like, do you want?
Yeah, it was a like great learning platform for this with the questions which were really clinically made and all correlating with like with the anatomy, physiology, and all the subjects were entirely connected with ophthalmology in a so clear way. And with the image-based question and everything was very properly made, and I like attempting the quiz, and also it helped me think beyond ophthalmology a lot. Thank you and great work to the quiz master.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. And Avinash, do you want to say something? Like, any
Besides
improvements?
the technical glitches, I think it was a fabulous attempt. Not only means I think the questions though were really good. I think it also covered some previous questions like from the NEET names. Like I remember that KF ring question. It was a PYQ. I think it's a very good learning experience, and also a very big thanks to all of us who participated. It was really a means how I just couldn't feel how the time spent. I was so focused on the quiz, each and every next question, and the pounds. I think it was a great way to keep everyone involved at all time of the quiz. So I think it's a great. And the pounds is really a great initiative, and I really look forward to take part in other White Army quizzes also. And thank you, sir, and thank you to all the participants also.
Yes, thanks a lot. And like your participation actually motivates us. Like it, in fact, revises our subjects as well. So it's good. Kavi, how did you feel?
It was very nice. So much thoughts were put into the question, so I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate you reaching out to us on before day, and you're so friendly with us. Your approach was so friendly, I loved it. And I also appreciate other participants were excellent with their answers. So it shows just you all have the great cutting edge, which I like, totally like. So
Yeah, that's fun. I think quiz is all about a learning experience. By the end of the time you go home, you just learn a lot and you learn from your mistakes over here. So like, let me announce the scores. So let me just announce it. The rank wise, we have Kavi at the fourth position with 60 scores. Karthikeyan with a score of 75 at the third position. At the second position, we have Kunj with 85 points and Avinash with at the first position with 95 points. Congratulations to you guys. And
Congrats.
it was amazing like quizzing session attending, because it's the first time I'm also organizing a pound session. So I didn't even understand how to conduct it exactly, because usually quizzes have been conducted offline and it's quite easy there to conduct. But this was also amazing. I like this. And so that's it from my side. Thanks a lot for participation in this quiz, and hope to see you in next White Army quizzes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.